What is cinematography and why is it so important to film? Whether you shoot on film or flashcard, you don't want to miss out. DPs have long been this mysterious breed of craftsmen who rove film sets with light meters and viewfinders. Join us at the EIFF where we speak to Haris Zambarloukos and catch up with the latest development from Red's Ted Schilowitz.
The role of a cinematographer is to deliver a negative at the end of a picture, and the negative is the asset of a picture. That's where everyone's work is in a way stored.
What do you fear?
How do you know my name?
The world is too small for someone like Bruce Wayne to disappear.
Your parents' death was not your fault.
Most importantly, I think, which is the untold part of it, is that being the right hand of the director, that relationship and that translation of thoughts and words into images on a screen are hugely the responsibility of a director of photography. I think there'll always be new technology, and it won't always necessarily be better technology. It might be more efficient, it might be cheaper, it might not be any of those. It just might be something new. I think in all of these discussions, what is critical for us as cinematographers is that that choice is ours and that evaluation is ours, and that actually we are also the best educated and equipped to evaluate what format is right for a story.
Father here?
You tell me.
Did I ever let you go? Mamma mia, now I really know.
And I think one of the things to always remember is that before there were actors and directors and producers and editors, there was just one guy and a camera. And if you take all of that away, we can always make a film.
Join us after the break where we speak to Red Ted.
The concept was, when we first started, to create a motion picture camera that would be a digital electronic motion picture camera, but would not act or think anything like a video camera. That it would literally be a digital movie camera, very similar in almost every way to a film camera, except that you don't load film into it, you load digital media into it in the form of compact flash cards or these small little drive packs. So fundamentally, the design and everything that came from this original concept is all the delivery on this dream of building a digital movie camera that actually shoots raw, progressive frames of pictures as opposed to a video signal. The Red started its development process in late 2005. We launched the concept of the Red camera to the world in the spring of 2006. While we were still actually in development, building the camera, and we asked potential customers if they were interested in this super high resolution raw image capture device, and many people said yes. In fact, we asked them to put their money where their mouth is, as it were, and put a $1,000 deposit down if they wanted one of these cameras, and people by the thousands put deposits down. So this is back in 2006. A year later, Actually, about 7-8 months later, we demonstrated the very first 4K images from the sensor in Europe on a very, very large cinema screen. And then just a few months after that, we demonstrated the first working cameras with a small sort of mini epic motion picture that was directed by Peter Jackson. That sort of got the ball rolling, and a lot of people were paying a lot of attention at that point that this little company out of California that had never built a camera before was not only building a camera, but building a extraordinarily superior camera to pretty much anything on the market. What we've discovered with the Red is it really is covering a very wide berth of users because it's so cost effective to shoot, and you get effectively motion picture quality from a digital source. We're seeing movies that the least amount of their budget would be dedicated to the film stock and the processing and so forth and so on. So they're not making economic choices to shoot the Red, they're making stylistic, creative choices to shoot the Red.
Catch our 12-day coverage of the 63rd Edinburgh International Film Festival, Film Live TV, Daily Motion and iTunes. I'm Hannah Tiffin, Film Live TV.